Hello there. Now, doing Pokemon Black and White Destinies episode 23 review, Search for the Clubultimate. So, had the first event, the fights continue on that. I'm just gonna tell you right now that Gale, Getty, and Delbert get eliminated. And since we have, anyway, so regarding why I titled this episode this way, we have so Burgundy faces off against Iris, as Burgundy sends a Duwat and Iris sends out extra drill. So sorry about that pause. I mean, I'm still trying to have weekend sleep. I lost on seeing the Dark Knight Rises at midnight. Hey, check my Dark Knight Rises review for more. Okay. So I really liked how the fight turned out to be. We kept trading blows, and as the attacks were relentless, and so they just kept going back and forth. Like no tomorrow. We had the fact. Wait, no, that's not the phrase I'm searching for. Okay, and we get to the point where Iris actually knocks Duwat's shells out of his hands, and just metal claws him straight across the net. We get the wild now circulated shot where, despite the high quality animation, they actually forgot to add Duwat's ears in that shot. Definitely because of how much this tournament is taking from fighting games, like how much I like it into a fighting game that, so I like to joke that the extra drill sometimes cut off Duwat's ears. Sorry that's a little dark, but yeah, you get my point. Yeah, and after one final clash with Razor Shell and Drill Run, and Extra Drill wins. And also, so we see that Ash's Scraggy has a focus but doesn't really focus. I think it's pretty much gonna. He knows it, but he hasn't perfected it yet. So it's essentially gonna be like with his Gable and Draco meter that it doesn't really become effective until later, much later. Yeah, so we also sort of like, even though we still don't know who Montgomery's voice actor is, I mean, I've been checking his Bulbapedia page promptly, periodically. I know he sounds familiar, but I can't be sure until they actually post it. If somebody knows who is voicing him, please tell me. In the comments. And all I can say is that they not only got his character done right, him reflecting himself in the third person, but they made him even sound more foppish and snobby than the Japanese version, and that's a tough act. And even the dub is really not doing well with his attempt with trying to adapt this gag, and where they kept getting Stefan's name. I mean, in the Japanese version, they kept coming up with all these different permutations of Kenyan that ended up sounding nothing like it's supposed to. But what they try to do here is that they just kept trying to have this all out the same two variations of Stefan, and all they're really doing is changing Stefan's reaction, but anyway, we also get the start of the fight between Bianca and Trip against a Conkeldurr, and I can't pronounce it, and her Embor. Embor sounds how I've been pronouncing it with only games to go on, and because this whole pronunciation thing with that's what the newer Pokemon does tend to get kind of confusing. So if you only have the games or the manga as reference, but yes, and because his Conkeldurr also knows a bunch of Rocks attacks, which doesn't bode well for Embor, who's a Fire type. Really breaks up something surprising, and what the result is. I mean, not gonna spoil it for those who haven't seen the episode or haven't watched the Japanese version. but it does turn out to out very well. And a little side note that I'm going to just end my review on is that apparently the person who voices George in the dub is also in the drama Warlock Empire, which is about 1930s gangsters. Definitely a weird situation there. So anyway, I'm just going to give this episode out a solid 3 out of 4 stars. Here's because, as I think it was definitely because it's still a good episode, but the dub definitely ruined some of the better things that the Japanese version had. Sorry, I'm trying to sound kind of egotistical. I mean, almost sound as snobby as Montgomery there. Okay, so that's all I have to say. Looking for next week's episode, and next time it's gonna be my 150th episode. I think you're gonna like what I have set up for you. So leave a comments box below. And I'll see you later.